What's going on, everybody? So they have officially made the updates on really the new heroes for next season, the new builds, all that. And today I'll be showing you what is in my mind for sure going to be one of the meta builds this season. And just wanted to get it out there as quick as I can so that way you guys can start practicing this build because it really is super strong. It's definitely one of the more late game builds, so you're going to have to kind of plan to do this build, and it's a celestial build. You'll have 3 mages and 2 tanks. So just really be looking out for any and every celestial hero because there's only 6 of them, so you have to get all 6. The Zask, Martis, Carry, Gato. Gato being he's going to be your main source of burst damage, and it really works well together because you have a tank in the Celestial now. So as long as you get him, you can pick any other tank you want, and you can pick any 2 mages you would like to add on. So in this case, I went for the Aurora, and I went with Sicilian. But as you'll see as we get into this, that it is really effective late game because you're going to have Gato doing the initial burst damage, and you'll have sustainability because of the tank shield on everyone. And all of your heroes that have the Celestial bonus get a 65% increase attack bonus, which is really kind of crazy because now it's 6 heroes, so it's 66% or 2/3, however you want to look at it, percent of your heroes are attacking 65% faster, which is pretty crazy because last season the Celestial bonus was 25%, I believe. So they really buffed the Celestial heroes, and this build it works pretty good early game too. Like this was my first time using the build, so I was still kind of learning it a little bit, but I could see it in my mind, and yeah, you're gonna see how strong it is late. So the Revitalize, the new 3 items that are couple items, I guess, more than 3 that you can get at the start. The Revitalize, the little shield or healing pool that I threw down there, I figured out that it's really not all that strong. Like I think you should go for the flicker in and put it on a tank. Like especially with this build, you could do the flicker in and you could put it on Lolita, or you could put it on that fighter. I don't know what his name is. I haven't used him in the normal mode. That new Celestial Guardian. It starts with a G. I'm not sure exactly what his name is. I'm sure somebody can tell me in the comments below. Yeah, you guys already know I'm not all that great with the names. So we are risking a little bit of hit points here. Hit points are falling down a little bit, but that's fine. We are already at over 20 gold. There is it's not Minotaur, it's Minotaur or some shit. Something like that. Does not start with a G, it starts with an M. Okay, so we picked up the blood synergy just for now. We're actually going to end up selling the Carmilla because the blood synergy is not needed for this. Like I was thinking about it and trying to decide how I could get, if there was enough room to get 3 tanks, the blood synergy, the mages, and the Celestial, like all in there, but I was not able to do that. So it actually makes the build a lot easier because there's no blood synergy. It is just 2 other mages and 1 other tank, and that's really it because 6 Celestials, you have room for 3 more, which will be 2 mages to get you a 3 mage bonus on everyone. So this build is really kind of all synergized around Gato, and that's why he's really buff because now he's going to He's going to have a mage bonus on him, and he's going to have a 65% attack speed. And so right after he does his initial ult, burst damage, you're going to have a whole team behind him that has a 65 increased attack speed. And it's pretty cool in this game because I get a 10 out of 10. So you'll see that since I already have a Zask, and I thought about what can I add here after the build is completed, and you can add the Yuzong. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right either, to buff Zask up a little bit even more. And Zask is actually super strong now with this update. He's going to be in the back, and once he transforms, he like never leaves that form, and it's pretty cool. So I ended up getting a ton of magic boxes here, and that's going to be a really good item for you because right when you find your Zask, you can use it on him. If you do decide to pick Aurora as your mage, it's going to have a great initial stun, and you can throw it on Gato also. So you can see there that the Zask was in the back. He was just huge. And I was able to obtain a Zask here, which is good. So now this build is going to be a lot of upgrading, guys. Like, you really want to get to 9 of 9 because that's when you can have your 2 other mages in there. And Cyclops is already a mage, so you have the 3 bonuses off him. Carry is going to be a good hero to get to 2-star and help your team, make it to full completion. And this build is also very open-ended on the items, so you can get physical items, magical items, defense items. You can use any of the items. So it's more of probably one of the more consistent builds that will be in this season, and I'm sure you're going to be seeing it a lot. So we ended up getting our 3rd magic box there. It was really the only item that I thought, okay, I guess we can use this. Here you can see I picked up the Johnson because I was still at this point, I was trying to figure out how I could use the blood synergy to get 3 tanks, which would make it 4, but it ended up not working, guys. So I will sell the Carmilla here very soon. And then everything will hopefully make a little more sense to you and be a little like simpler to see how you can build this. And just make sure you get your 2 tanks in there at an early stage like I did, because that's going to help you out a lot throughout the whole course, the whole entire game. Now we just need to upgrade one more time to get our full Celestial build in there. And I think this is a good game to showcase the build because you kind of see how I was basically struggling a little bit at the start, but you get to see how good the build ends up being late game. And with the new hero, Minnow, I gotta find out what that guy's name is. He does a ton of stuns to the back line. If you get that flicker, that new flicker item that you can obtain, like how they used to have boots, now you pick one of those. He's really good. You can throw that on him and he's going to just right away tank out some damage and stun in the front line. So here's where I decided, okay, I need to sell this Carmilla. The blood synergy is not needed for this build. It's not really going to help because you already have the mages and you're just going to stick with 2 tanks. So I got the anti-life steel item there. I just want some more magic items for when I find this Gato. Here I went ahead and upgraded, I believe, so that way I would have a much higher chance of finding Gato. Or did I stay for this one round? Okay, I ended up staying here because I wanted to make sure next round I could upgrade and basically almost have a guarantee of finding him, or a lot higher chances of finding him, so that way the build can be completed. You can see Zask has transformed into his, basically like the ultimate in the real game. He will, go into his actual creature. And so if you can get a level 2 Zask at a decently early point, he's going to be pretty strong with this new build. So we upgraded, we had the gold, we were able to find the Gato, we had 2 clones. So we put both clones on him, got him to level 2, and this is basically what you want to be going for, guys. This is completion, and you can see how strong it is just right off the bat. As soon as I finished this, we went from struggling the whole time to almost all of our heroes are still alive. So that's why I wanted to get this out to you guys as quick as you can so you can start working on it, have it in your minds. It really is kind of a basic build, like once you figure it out, just adding just 6 Celestials and 2 other mages, 1 other tank. So you can get the tank synergy, you can get a shield on everybody, and a magic bonus for everyone. It's going to make Gato a lot stronger, and as soon as he pops off his ultimate, it's basically like he is an assassin now, because he's going to be attacking so fast afterwards. He's just going to keep proccing his ultimate. Now, here we were able to get the 10 out of 10, and I think really the only option that you should be going for is the Yuzhong, because the Yuzhong is, you can do that or a Selena to get the 2 extra summoner bonus, I guess it is now, or transform or whatever it's called. The new bonus that is only 2 heroes, and it's just going to make Zask a little bit stronger. So he'll be in your back line just even stronger once you throw in that second one. I wasn't able to find it here, so I put in my 2-star carry, but I'm going to find him right here.
We both know there is such no end for us. Lambent moon tonight.
Yuzhong, there he is. Switch out that carry, and now I have the shapeshifter. That's what it is. So now I have the shapeshifter bonus. Now Zask is going to be even stronger. So this was kind of the perfect game to show you guys, if you get that extra slot, how to complete it. And look at that. I mean, the whole team is alive. Zask is freaking huge now that he has that shapeshifter bonus on him. So yeah, and obviously guys, this I just wanted to get this build out there as fast as possible. You can see that I was kind of learning it at the start of the match, but it just ended up being so strong. And placement wise, you definitely want to group them like I have them. Have your 2 tanks in the middle, so that way your whole team is getting that shield, and it's just a super strong build. Recommend picking mage items. If you do get some physical items, you can throw them on carry. Carry's going to be just a crazy tank killer now with that 65% attack speed. But this is, yeah, basically how you want to be looking. I have the Yuzhong on the side because he's going to have the 30% attack bonus, but he's not going to be your main hero, guys. Like, he's just there to make Zask a little bit stronger, and he's only really needed if you get that 10 of 10. You can see here, as soon as we got that 6 Celestials in, pretty much our whole team was alive the whole time, like doing so much damage, so fast, attacking so quickly, and it really is just a perfect build for Gato. So I think we're definitely going to be seeing this throughout the whole season. I think it's going to be a strong build to rank up with, because it doesn't require any synergies. Like, you can finish this build every time as long as you just kind of upgrade. And look at that, the whole team is alive, guys. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you.